We have another performer coming up here, and her name is Ginger Parnes, and she is delighted to be on stage. She was 3 years old when her two older brothers sent her on stage at a Saturday matinee talent show at the Tower Theater in Miami, where she sang a song, and as a 3-year old, she won. So ever since then, she's been delighted to be on stage, and we're really excited to have her back for. She's been on our stage before, but we're really happy to welcome her back for tonight. So let's give her a warm welcome.
Hi, I'm really glad to be here celebrating 15 years of Tell It on Tuesday. Once a month for 15 years. That's a big commitment to our community. And I have 15 minutes to share with you. That's a good amount of time. I have a complicated relationship with time. I want to live in the now, but I want to be on time when I'm going to appointments. I don't like wasting time. I don't like being late. I like scheduling things, especially my exercise classes. I want to be on time. It's 2008, and I belong to a gym now for several years. I like doing the group classes. I like the energy of the other people. Lately, I've been doing the stationary bike classes, spin classes. Now, the room has got a limited amount of bikes in it, so we have to phone ahead 24 hours to reserve a bike and agree to be there no less than 5 minutes before the class starts. I phone ahead in a timely manner and walk in. I don't see any empty bikes. Maybe somebody doesn't know the rules. Just call ahead of time. Maybe somebody has snuck in. I think it's that woman over there in the orange leggings. She won't make eye contact with me. Isn't there a movie, The Bicycle Thief? Nobody gets off the bike. I think they're really rude, but I'm disappointed in my fellow man, but I'm out of here. Hey, but I scheduled time to exercise and I'm going to get some exercise today. I go look at the schedule. Chrissy's Dance Fitness. That sounds good. It starts in 3 minutes, so I can get there right away on time. I walk into a big, beautiful room. It's got 2 big walls of mirrors, a beautiful floor. I think I've taken a yoga class in here before. People are standing around talking, seem friendly, and then the music starts. Hey, this is going to be a lot of fun. Wow, look at me moving my body. She's such a good teacher. Oh no, how's my brain gonna? This is gonna be great. I have found my new exercise. And I become practically addicted to going to dance class. Why not? It feels great. Why be on a stationary bike when you can be moving your body? I also notice my body changing a little bit. I'm losing a little weight. Now, weight, that's an issue for many of us. And I admit I'm concerned about my weight and my appearance. I've become a certified life coach, helping people with their self-image, a lot of inner and outer work. We focus on mindfulness and all kinds of things. I also focus on my abs. You know how those guys get 6-packs? I'm working on my 2-pack. Around the same time, I decide to join a class for 8 weeks called, ready? Slim for the Holidays. It's 8 weeks, twice a week, phone in a teleseminar focusing on what your behavior is like around food and around life during the holidays. Now, it's a teleseminar. It's easy to attend, and the instructor, facilitator, goes around the room, the virtual room, and has us all speak up and say what our goals are, what our issues are. The course starts the Monday before Thanksgiving. Now, if ever there's a holiday that's centered around food, it's Thanksgiving. And we're going to be with family. Family. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, bringing out the dysfunction in families for generations. She asked us to set our goals for Thursday. Well, I'm going to have at least 2 glasses of wine. I'll sip them mindfully, but I have to have my wine. I want the pecan pie. I want the pecan pie with the whipped cream and ice cream. I'm going to have a piece, maybe 2, but I'll eat it mindfully. Me, just give me the stuffing, that carbohydrate, butter-laden stuffing. I don't care about turkey. I don't even care about pumpkin pie. I want to have the stuffing, and I eat it mindfully and do pretty well. The next day, Friday, we come back to the teleseminar, and everybody says what their challenges were and how they did over the time. And we set our goals for Monday. This is going to go on, slim for the holidays, for 8 weeks. It's also a time to start thinking about other areas of my life I'd like to be mindful about. And what am I going to those parties for anyway? Am I going to be with people and connect? Or am I going there to stuff my face? I make new rules for myself. Only eat sitting down. And I don't want to be that woman who's having a really nice conversation with her friend while she's stuffing her face. I'm not going to do that. So we go through this, and I'm really lucky because the Friday class ends at 9:30, and I can get to my dance class on time. We go on for this, a time for paying attention a little differently, and finally, we come back on the middle of January's last meeting. Everybody in the group either lost weight or didn't gain weight over the holidays. And our friends are just starting to set their New Year's resolutions after that season of excessiveness. The next year, I decide to step up and be the facilitator. It's not so hard to be a facilitator in a teleseminar. It's way before Zoom. You don't have to dress professionally from the waist up. No makeup, no jewelry, just show up. The group is a great group, and I follow the same format. Monday, an hour, Friday, half hour, and I get to dance on time every time. And then one day, this meeting's going longer than I wanted. I'm going to be late to dance class. Maybe I can just sign off. You know, I think of that guy on the TV ad. He holds up a piece of paper to the phone, and this teleconference, a lot of static. Can you hear me? I guess I'll talk to you Monday. Bye. I can't do that. I'm the facilitator. I'm here to support these people. And I decide right then and there, I don't like this feeling I have in my body about being late and being on time. Why should I let something that's going to happen a half an hour from now cause such tension in my body? Why all this stress about being late? No, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to be present in the moment with these people and finish the class and not care about what time I walk into class. We finish up. I walk out. I grab my purse and my keys. I don't look at the clock. I get in my car. Oh, I better cover up the digital clock. I don't want to know what time it is. I'll put on the radio. No radio. What if the DJ announces the time? I end up having the most peaceful, wonderful drive over to my gym. I'm looking out the window. I've opened the moonroof. This is a great way to be. I'm learning not to be thinking about time. No hurrying, no scurrying, just being in the moment. I find a parking spot, get out of the car, slam the door, and I hear this unfamiliar woman's voice say to me, "Oh, so you're late to class too." No, I'm just on time for my life. And that was the before time. BC, before COVID. And now we are living in a different time. Things have seemed to slow down. We're living in a pandemic, a new way of life in uncertain times. My husband and I have been sheltering in place for probably almost 4 months now. We don't run errands. We limit everything we do. We're not hurrying to get to meetings or restaurants for sure. We're living in the present time. A lot of other people are doing the same. The silver lining. Sky's blue, less cars on the road, birds are singing. A reminder to live in the moment. We are writing history, collectively and individually. So what have I been doing with my time? Well, I've been trying to be in the moment, and sometimes I don't even know what day it is. Shelter and food is a primary thing for all of us. Well, we have shelter and we have plenty of food. We cook, we clean, we cook, we disinfect, we clean, we wash our hands. I remember that when stage bridge classes were happening, we had a guest teller at our class, but he was a doctor. And he taught us how to wash our hands very slowly. I keep informed about what's going on with the coronavirus, and it's horrifying. Such a loss of life and livelihoods. My friends have lost jobs, closed businesses. My friend Terry, who's 100 years old, was born in the 1919 pandemic and dies in the 2020 pandemic. There's marches and protests everywhere for Black Lives Matter. I want to go out there and protest. I'm in that at-risk group. I make donations. I sign petitions. And then I get invited to an old person's protest. We stand at the top of University Avenue in Berkeley. Masks on our face, 6 feet apart, holding up our signs. Mine says, silence is compliance. I feel gratified that I can finally take a stand. I feel a shift in the consciousness of our country. I go on long walks. I living room and Jeff joins me. I talk to my orchids. The closet with the clothes in it, my clothes closet, still hasn't been cleaned out, but I did manage to line the shelves in my kitchen. One night for fun, I decide I'm going to set my hair in curlers, something I haven't done in decades. Where is that box? Get the box out. Oh my God, the last time I used this box, Lila, my daughter's 5 years old, and I set her hair. They're all there. I set my hair in curlers. I think it's fun. I put a hairnet on and I sleep on the curlers. That was not fun. Did we used to do that every night? Prior to the pandemic, people would say to me, Ginger, if you had all the time you wanted to do anything, what would you like to do? And I would say, I'd like to stay home, talk on the phone, write handwritten letters. This is not what I meant. When we went to shelter in place, I said to Jeff, there's no chance that I'm going to write the novel of the century now. But I want to do something productive if I was going to be inside for a month. That was naive, a month. So I start handwriting letters. I rate my mother-in-law B in Detroit. She's 96. I start asking friends, who would you like me to write? Do you have an elderly parent or relative you'd like me to write? I'm writing a dozen of those people now. Dear Aunt Anita. I talk on the phone, in-depth conversations with people that I haven't even talked to in years. And with Zoom, oh my gosh, we can be anywhere we want to be, meeting after meeting after meeting. I thought I was supposed to slow down. At least my dance class is on Zoom and I can get out of that chair. I strive to be in the moment, even in this crazy time. I'm aware of the political games being played, the death toll, the injustices. What I can do is just be here and take care of myself right now. The saddest thing for me has been not having guests over. Jeff and I love to entertain. We love hearing laughter in the house and people talking. I walk around my silent house. Empty chairs and empty tables where my friends have come and gone. Today is my birthday. And the good thing about Zoom is that I get to be with all of you. We'd never be together. Someone from San Diego, Houston, Miami. Hi, Linda. I get to have a party and invite all of you. I don't have to clean the house. I don't have to shop, cook, serve, clean up. I like doing all that stuff, but this is so much better. I just get to be with you. And I'm grateful for that. What a blessing. You know, I am just on time for my life.